I did not say my usual good night and I love you last night, and I apologize. I was exhausted because I had only slept 2 hours the night before. Not last night, but yeah, the night before last. And then I woke up at like 7 and got ready, and my family got here, and we left for Aquatica at 8. And it was a lot of fun, but we were running around in the sun all day. And then right around the time we were supposed to leave, it started raining really bad, so like they evacuated the entire park. And then we came back, got changed, went out to dinner for Mom's birthday, came back and had the cake. And then they left around like 9:30, 10. And then I was like sitting on the couch texting different people. And I figured, oh, I'll just text these people, and in a few minutes, like it'll keep me awake in a few minutes, I'll get up and I'll get a shower because I was covered, like my hair had chlorine in it and everything else, and it was gross. And next thing I know, I woke up and it was 6 a.m. and I was just like, crap. So I was like, I'll just sleep a little bit longer then, and then my alarm will wake me up at 7. I woke up at like 11. I just got a shower, and now it's like 12:15. I think it's 12:15. But anyways, and the guy's coming to set up internet sometime between 1 and 3. Yeah, it's 12:30. These shorts right here, these board shorts, I've gotten burnt on my thighs before. Because they are whiter than the rest of my legs, as you know, most people's I feel like are, unless you are a surfer and you spend like every single day in the ocean or something like that. You're usually wearing shorts. I've had them burnt before after a day in the sun. I can't spend a day in the sun and tan them. That hurts. So I was like, no, I think I'm gonna. Hello?
Hello. This is Amanda Adams?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Nathan. I'm with Bright House Networks. I have a scheduled appointment for 1 o'clock. I'm a little bit early.
Oh, okay.
But I hope that's okay.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I wouldn't have you waiting here too long. Maybe you have something she'd rather do.
It's always nice to have, you know, a day free, so. He's here. I'm at Interwebs now. I'm quite pleased. And Courtney, my roommate Courtney, not Courtney and Sam Courtney, she's forever going to be referred to as my roommate Courtney. So Courtney, my roommate Courtney, if you're watching this, I know we're not roommates anymore, but it's just easier to explain for everyone else. And when I'm talking to Teresa and I mention Courtney and she says, which Courtney, I say our Courtney. You are also me and Teresa's Courtney, just so you know. Anyways, but yeah, so we have internet now, so that's exciting. And then Teresa's gonna, that was really close to my face. Teresa's gonna bring her router from home when she finally like gets completely all of her other stuff over here, and she's like gonna stay here. So that should be good. And then yeah, I mean, we got all that stuff sorted out. Like, we're really, like, we're almost moved in. Like, look at all of my, I'm about to unpack, after I put some of this, more of this stuff away, I'm about to unpack that last box, and then all I will have is the crap in that suitcase, and a lot of that, is stuff that, like the stuff in that bin, is going to go in my dresser when it gets here. Teresa's mother, also, thank you so much if you happen to be watching this, is letting me have his bed frame, so I only have to buy a mattress, which is fantastic and so nice, and I really appreciate, like, she's giving us so much stuff, like, it's so nice. Teresa's coming today. She's bringing some kitchen stuff. Her mom is bringing some furniture on Monday. I think I told you guys that, I'm not sure. Courtney and I were going to go paintballing today, because this guy gave her tickets, or like sold her tickets or something, passes for 2 free games of paintball. Courtney, our Courtney, roommate Courtney. But then when she called them to check them out, apparently each game is only free if each person buys 500 paintballs. This is Orlando. Like, there's plenty of stuff to do, so we'll find something. She's gonna come over in a little bit because she hasn't seen the new apartment yet. We're gonna hang out here, probably eat cake, because God knows we have a lot left. A lot of birthday cake, a lot of red velvet muffins. Is a cupcake a muffin simply because it does not have icing on it? Like, if you have say you have a blueberry muffin and you put icing on it, does it then become a blueberry cupcake? Because that's the way it works in my mind, and that's the way it works in everybody that I've talked to's mind, but officially, I don't know if that's how that works. If any of you guys know, food experts, muffin, cupcake experts, I don't know, then let me know, because I'm curious. Also, real quick before I forget, I don't know if I mentioned yesterday, although you probably figured it out, I did not have my camera on while we were in Aquatica because we had lockers. All 5 of us went on, all 5 of us went on every single ride. So we had nobody to watch our stuff. After the first, 90 to 100 days, I will buy a waterproof case for my camera. If I had had one, I would have brought it with me, but I didn't. Oh my God, but what was I talking about before? Crap. I can't remember. I can't remember. Yes, that's what I was going to say. Okay, have you guys heard? That was ridiculous. Have you guys heard the whole thing about how, our generation, and by our generation, I mean I'm 20, so, people around my age and younger, the reason, nobody ever, they get bored outside, and we get bored so easily, and, sometimes we'll get headaches if we're away from, the computer or the TV or whatever, is because we have so much crap pumped into our eyes and our ears and our brains constantly from, the internet and from TV and from movies and from ads and displays and, everything everywhere, and lights and sounds and people and stuff, that we have so much stimulation from the time that we are small that if for any extended period of time that stimulation is taken away, our brains are just we don't know what to do with that. We just can't, I can't take naps unless I'm exhausted and haven't slept for 2 nights or something, or I'm really, really sick usually, because I get bored. I get bored falling asleep if there's no sound or light or something. And I like to watch TV or movies or whatever at night when I'm tired, and I think it's to help me fall asleep, because if I don't have some kind of background noise or whatever, I lay there in the dark and I get bored. And that's ridiculous. Who gets bored falling asleep? It might just be that I'm weird. I mean, I could be completely wrong, and I am pretty weird, so it's quite possible that it's just because I'm a strange person, but it's also possible, I think, that it's because of the whole stimulation thing. There's just so much crap that goes on, all the time. I have realized that I am happier because I've done this as an experiment a couple times. This video is getting really long. This video itself is 14.5 minutes. This is going to get edited a lot. But, I've noticed that... Crap, I forgot. Oh yeah, I've noticed that because I've done a couple experiments where I'm okay, I'm not going to go online, except for, when I did this while I had my online classes, except for when I have to do online homework and stuff. I'm not going to go on Facebook, not going to go on anything else for, a week. And the first day or two, it was horrible. I started getting, it was bothering me, the fact that whenever I would get bored or whenever I would, have something happen or whatever, I logged myself out of my Facebook. And I knew I would have to, because I would go to my computer, I would turn it on, and without even realizing I was doing it until I was at the home page, I would hit F, and my computer remembers Facebook, and I would hit enter, and it would go to the Facebook page, and then I would be why am I logged out? And then I would remember I'm not supposed to be on the internet. And the first couple days it was hard, but after that, I realized I was I was going outside a lot more, I was a lot happier. This camera thing, I'm not vlogging myself going on the internet. I'm going outside and doing, when I can, except for the whole moving thing, because this has been ridiculous But when I can, I've been trying to go outside, and I've been, doing stuff and talking to people and stuff like that, and just having a camera with me. I have considered a couple different times deleting my Facebook. The only thing is, I have friends that I don't get to talk to that often. Because I went to school in New York for a year, and because I have a couple friends in England and in Germany and in Spain and stuff like that, I don't get to talk to them that often. So, and my relatives live up north and stuff. Facebook is, with a lot of people, generally the only communication that I get with them. So it's very good for, keeping in touch. And now I do, occasionally throw up links to my vlog, and like I got a Twitter, and although that's partly to throw up links for my vlog and partly to follow a couple of the other YouTube users that I watch, that I really enjoy their vlogs. Now this segment of video is 18.5 minutes long. YouTube allows me 15 minutes maximum. So this segment alone is longer than the maximum. So much of this is going to get cut out. Maybe I'll leave one of my rants for tomorrow or something. I don't know, whatever. But anyways, I'm going to go unpack that box so I can take my garbage to the compactor before roommate Courtney gets here and Teresa gets here. Alright, so in eating chicken, actual chicken, not takeout chicken, 2 full servings of vegetables, of broccoli, actually, one of the most vegetable-y of the vegetables, and guzzling like a bottle and a half of water. I think I have solved what I believe to have been, well, what I know was a vitamin deficiency and what I believe was the beginnings of dehydration. I had a weird dream about, I know you guys have probably heard, well, those of you, because I've seen that there are a few people watching from different countries, the Casey Anthony trial. I know it's over and done with. I know it is. I think it really did affect me more than I realized. I had a dream about Casey and Kaylee Anthony. Boo! Should have turned on that fucking light for myself. No Taco Bell, or did you eat it there? I actually, I didn't get any. I went to go get gas instead because I remembered that I have a whole bunch of nuts. That's what you're going to eat for dinner, huh? So I was house sitting for, not the crazy grandma, I guess it was supposed to be her other grandma that I was house sitting for, and I didn't know she was home, and I also didn't know that I was apparently babysitting Kaylee. Her mom and her real dad show up, which already should have been, in my mind, oh, this isn't real, because nobody knows who her dad was. But, so they show up and they want to talk to the grandma and they want to see Kaylee, and it's at that point that I realize Kaylee's there. I have the latch on, and I open the door because I don't want to let them in, and I don't know what they're going to do when I say no, and then I tell them no, that neither of them are home. And they're like, oh, okay, we'll come back later, and they leave. And I realize as they're getting in their car that when they drive around, they're going to drive by the backyard, and it is in that same moment that I realize that Kaylee's in the backyard on the swing. So I run out to the backyard as fast as I can, and now, of course, all of a sudden it is pouring down rain, and I see them stop by the backyard, right by where she is, and the door's open, somebody's getting out, and I run, and I'm just I have this horrible feeling I'm not going to make it to her in time, and they're going to grab her. I just had to get there, I had to, so I did. Casey comes over, and she's freaking out about how I cannot take her daughter from her, and I pull away from her, and she slips in the mud and she falls, and I see a flash go off, and I look over, and Kaylee's father has a camera, and he's saying how that's fine, I may have grabbed her this time, but they're going to take that to court and show how I hit Casey and that's how she fell. I didn't care because I hit Kaylee. And then I woke up, and then I got really depressed because I realized Kaylee is already dead. I didn't even know how to react. But, so yeah, that was my dream. Good night, and I love you all. I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, there's an ant on my camera. I just saved you guys. There's an ant on the camera.